Alright guys, so we're over here at the park where I cleaned all this up. Me and my friend, he helped me, drove my truck over here and moved it around for me and stuff like that. He's an older guy, so he couldn't do a whole lot, but he could drive, and that helped. So anyway, this is where the tree was at. Part of that tree right there to your left on the camera. So it was down in here. I took a picture of it earlier. Maybe I can put that in here somewhere, show you that picture where I was standing beside it. So this is what's left of that tree. As you can see, it's mostly rotten. Ooh, I just almost fell in the hole. It's mostly rotten down here on the bottom. And the only thing that's really holding it up, holding it together, is just a little bit of green still right in here, live part on the back side, and it's hung up. Let's see. It's hung up in this tree over here. I believe that's another pecan. Can't tell for sure. Yeah, I think it's another pecan. So anyway, I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of tension. Well, you can see it's already cracked across the back right through here. So there's not much holding that, but there's a lot of tree there still. That thing's, it's big. You can see how much is there from where it starts right there and goes up. I'm guessing probably, let me see if I can get a footage on it. But it's hung up in this other tree over here too. If that tree there hadn't been there, pretty sure it would have just fell. But that's got to be 40, 60 feet, 50, 60 feet long from the top all the way up. It goes up in there, all the way down, all the way down into there. You see my wife's pickup there. Not really scale, because my wife's pickup's probably 20 foot away from it. So anyway, how would you guys proceed with this, getting this down? I know you can't come in and cut in here on the inside. That would probably be a death sentence. And I know there's going to be a lot of tension on this backside over here, and I'm pretty sure it's going to fall out that way, away from that other tree, but it's kind of sitting in the saddle of that other tree up there too, so it could just hang up there and stay, which I could probably pull it out. If it hangs up there, I can probably put a chain on it and drag it out of the tree so it'll fall. But getting it down, getting the rest of it down, what do y'all think? It's a big tree. It was a whole lot bigger, but I mean, you can see, and that's just the narrow way where it's rotten. Across the back, it's got to be, I don't know, 30 inches across there, where that crack is, from side to side. It's a big old tree. Anyway, there's a lot of good pecan in it though, so I want to get it down and get it out of there, get the wood, get the part cleaned up a little bit. If y'all have any suggestions on that tree, I could use it. Now, I've cut down a lot of trees. I've been basically in the firewood business almost my whole life. Kind of grew up doing this stuff, but I never cut trees in town. all the trees we cut was on a big ranch called Tejon Ranch. You can look that up. And I forget how many 100,000 acres. I think it's over 300,000 acres. And I grew up cutting wood on that ranch. We didn't have to worry about dropping trees on houses. We figured out, look at it, figure out which way it's going to fall, cut it, let it fall that way. I've done a little bit of cutting like around town, in town, where you gotta land the tree where it needs to land, but not so much, you know. I've done that a little bit, but that's a whole different animal, and I don't have the equipment to do that kind of stuff. So, you know, like tree service guys do. But anyway, if you guys could help me out with that, what you would do, maybe you tree service guys, how you would drop it, get it on the ground. I might be able to just hook a chain to it and jerk it down. It's pretty rotten, so I might be able to hook a skid steer to it and just jerk on it and pull it out of there. Anyway, I would really rather do that than even get a saw out and be trying to cut that thing up close, because to me it looks dangerous. Self-preservation runs pretty deep in my blood. So anyway, any suggestions? I appreciate it, you guys. Y'all stay safe and God bless. So guys, as you've seen in the video, the second part of that tree is down now. Got it all here at the house. It was kind of spooky for me. You know, I don't have the courage I had when I was younger, you know, when you're bulletproof, you know, you think you are. But anyway, I devised a plan, and as you've seen, it came together. Everything worked out good. It came down slow, so I'm still processing the wood in the dump trailer. But anyway, I got it all here at the yard now, and we'll get it all cut up and tallied up and see what we got, see how much we got. I'm gonna guess probably, I'm thinking around 1.5 cords, 2 cords, but we'll see. And maybe you guys can tell me what you. So there's the final pile. That's a pretty good sized pile of pecan wood. And no, that's including that second part, so it's all done now. And here is the rest of it out here. So we added probably three logs, main part of the log, and then that chunk right there. So we got several good logs out of it. Yeah, we probably added 2 logs, because anyway, I don't know how much more we added. I'd have to go back and look at the video, but anyway, that's what we ended up with. There's that 4 logs and then the broken parts on the ends. Yeah, 4 logs and then the 2 broken ends. But I'm thinking 1.5 cords, 2 cords, probably somewhere around in there, just a guess. But we'll see one of these days. I don't know when I'll start cutting that up and processing it, but this will probably all be processed as smoker wood for bundles. So we'll see how many bundles we get out of that, but it was definitely worth it. And I was glad to get it, and it helped clean up the park over there. clean up that mess. So anyway, it was a good deal for me and them. So anyway, I just thought I'd show you the final piles, and tell me how much you think I got there. I know it's probably kind of hard to guess over a video because you really can't see the size of the piles, but this pile here, and is probably it's probably 6 foot tall, and there's a lot of stuff in there that's 12-inch or better. All that right there is 12-inch. That's 12-inch in the center of the camera there. These over here are probably 10s, and there's some 8s. There's that bottom one right there is probably 12-inch. So yeah, there's quite a bit of stuff there, but we'll see what it totals out to, and let me know what you think, how much you think's here. We'll do a guess on it. Anyway, y'all stay safe and God bless.